Hey, good to see you today. I've got a really honest question for you. Have you ever felt disappointment toward God? I have, and it's not unspiritual. Now, we shouldn't doubt God. We should trust Him no matter how we feel. But it's normal when you expect God to work one way and maybe He chooses to wait or to work another way to feel some disappointment. That's a very normal thing. In fact, that's what the believers at the church in Thessalonica, this ancient city, that's what they were feeling. We just finished the first letter that Paul wrote to the Thessalonians, and today we're going to start the second letter, and it really starts around this theme where they're disappointed. Part of why they're disappointed that Christ has not yet returned, and they're disappointed because they are being persecuted physically and financially for being followers of Jesus. At the end of verse 4, Paul writes and he describes their endurance and faithfulness in all the persecutions and hardships that they're suffering. And then look at verse 5. It says, God will use this persecution to show his justice and to make you worthy of his kingdom for which you are suffering. Now, where I want to encourage you today is just that little phrase, God will use this. God's not the author of the evil in your life or the pain in your life, but when evil and pain come into your life, God will use it. We don't always know how he'll use it, and that's what makes it so hard to go through it. You think of Joseph in the Old Testament. He had to go through being betrayed by his brothers, being sold as a slave, working his way up in Potiphar's house, then being lied about, and then imprisoned after that, and then forgotten about, and just one trial after another, but God used all of that. So wherever it is that you feel disappointed with God today, I want to just encourage you, he sees you, he has not forgotten you, and he will use what you're going through. How do you be faithful to him? How do you choose God over your emotions? Well, the answer was right there in verse 4, endurance and faithfulness. Keep enduring, keep being faithful. We'll unpack that more tomorrow. I'll see you then.